Well, folks, this is Amos speaking. You is looking at our old friend the Kingfish as he's getting ready for another quiet evening at home with his wife Sapphire and her mama.
Well, how do you do there?
That's his favorite smoking jacket he's putting on. And now he's lighting up his first cigar of the evening. There he goes, making the final preparation to make sure it'll definitely be a quiet evening.
Well, I guess you're going to be laying around here again tonight like a dead fish.
Yes, Mama, the fish dinner was lovely. Enjoyed it very much.
Oh, so you got that cotton in your ears again. Take it out. Sarah, where you been?
Oh, just down in the basement, Mama, to put away some old useless things in mothballs. Mama, look what I found while I was going through some of my old things. My old diary. The diary I was keeping when I met George. Oh, listen to this, Mama. You too, George. January 17th, 1927. Met fascinating man by the name of George Stevens. He called on me this very evening. We didn't go out because he said he just got back from Europe and hadn't had a chance to change his francs into dollars. January 18th, my dream man called on me for the second time. January 19th. Gee, George, 3 nights in a row. January 19th, another date with George, and he finally took me out of the house.
Well, it was about time.
He finally took me out of the house, but after my brother fixed the gas leak, he took me back in again. George, you know, now that I think about it, that's the way it's been for all our married life. Never going out, never doing nothing. Ain't I right, Mama?
Right, daughter. If it wasn't for him getting us evicted every once in a while, we wouldn't get to go no place.
I'm not going to stand for it, George. You'll never take me no place.
Now, wait a minute here. Never take you no place. I don't know what you're talking about. We went down to the Battery to see Lindbergh when he come in, didn't we? Look like you want to be on the go all the time.
Listen, George Stevens, tonight is as good a night as any to start. To go dancing or something. I'm sick and tired of doing nothing.
Now, wait a minute, honey. Tonight ain't no night to go dancing. There are 3 good programs on television. We don't want to miss them. Empty. Must belong to a married man. Yeah. I wonder what I can do with these. These ought to be worth something. And you buy these tickets from me, I'll have enough money to take my wife dancing. That's what she been hollering about.
Well, I don't know, Kingfish. What is these tickets for again?
Oh, and they're for the ballet. You know that stuff where they all comes out there in their long underwear and start jumping all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, something like the opera with the yelling and the screeching taken out of it.
Well, I tell you, Kingfish, I don't think this is for me, because I don't like no kind of dancing that ain't got a runway.
Yeah, I seen a picture of that ballet, and they had a dying swan in it.
Oh, shooting stuff, huh?
Oh, no, Andy. I tell you, it was a great thrill. Now, the ballet started off with this swan ballyhooing all over the stage. You're ballyhooing all around the place. And all at once, she gave a kick. And that's to give the thing a bounce. And then while she's having a great time up there, all of a sudden, she doubles up. Must have been a liver attack or something. And then while she's a grunting and a groaning and a hissing and a kicking, she falls down to the floor and conks out. Oh, Andy, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Maybe I could take my gal Susie to this ballet, and we could sop up some of this culture together while she's up in the balcony. How much you want for these tickets, Kingfish?
Well, they are $2.50 a piece. That's $5.
$5? Holy smoke, I thought you wanted something like a quarter apiece for them. No, Kingfish, get it.
But, Andy...
Say, why don't you give these 2 tickets to Sapphire and her mama? After all, they've been yelling about not going out. Let them go to the ballet.
See, Andy, that's an idea. If they want to go out, here's the answer right here. And a thing like this will not only keep them out of the house, but it'll give my ears a rest for the evening. Hello, Sapphire? Well, look, honey, I got to thinking about what we was discussing last night, and I done so.
The ballet? Why, George, I can hardly believe my ears. I always wanted to see it. Is it for tonight?
Yeah, honey. And they're good seats, too. Row 22 and seats 6 and 8. Fine seats. Yeah, honey, and I got another little surprise for you, too. Here, I done bought you a genuine pigskin wallet. You can carry it in your purse.
Oh, George. George, you sound like a changed man.
Yeah, and I know you and your mama gonna have the time of your life. All right, dear. Goodbye. This really gonna be something. Them 2 old hens watching a dying swan kick the bucket.
32nd Precinct, Sergeant Downey speaking.
Sergeant, my name is J.P. Thorndike. I was walking along 7th Avenue this morning when my pocket was picked. It was a pigskin wallet with $245 in it.
Now, have you any clues, any description, or anything like that?
Well, the only thing that might help you, Sergeant, is it was a new wallet containing 2 tickets for the International Ballet for tonight. I even remember their position. It was row 22, seats 6 and 8.
Well, I tell you what we'll do. We'll have a couple of our men at the ballet. And if those seats are occupied, we'll have the pickpocket in jail in no time at all.
Miss, would you please show me to row 22, seats 6 and 8?
Sapphire, that man is staring at me. I wouldn't pay no attention to him, Mama. Mama, ain't you ashamed of yourself?
There they are.
Will you come out here, please?
Sapphire, this is so embarrassing.
I told you to come here. Look, lady, I'm a detective. Now come on out of there, both of you.
Detective?
Are you coming out, or do I have to come in there and get you?
Listen, we ain't done nothing wrong, and we ain't coming out of here. We came down here to see the ballet. Now, if you want to start something, come on in.
All right, lady. That's how it's got to be. Come on, Harry, let's get him.
Hey, will you tell those two women out there that I've called this number 6 times tonight and nobody answers? There's nothing more I can do.
Oh, morning, Kingfish.
Oh, good morning, Brother Andy.
Say, how did Sapphire and her mama like the ballet last night?
Well, Andy, to tell you the truth, I don't know. There's something peculiar. It was very late when they got in last night, and I was asleep and didn't hear them. Then they must have got away early this morning before I woke up. Because they wasn't there then neither.
Yeah, that is peculiar, all right.
And I had to get my own breakfast this morning. And this is the first time since me and Sapphire have been married that she ain't sat across the table from me.
It is, huh?
And Andy, I made a discovery. It ain't them stale rolls that's killing my appetite every morning.
The reason I asked you about the ballet last night is because I've been reading the article here in the paper, and it seems like they had an awful lot of excitement at the place last night.
What does it say in the paper, Andy?
Well, there it is right here in the headline. Near riot at ballet. Pickpocket suspects jailed after terrific battle.
Well, I hope Sapphire and her mama was where they could see everything. You know they like excitement.
Yeah. It say here the battle done commenced when they tried to remove the culprits from their seats in row 22.
Oh, well, Sapphire and her mama was sitting where they could see everything. That's the row they was in. I bet you them two men put up a terrible fight.
No, it say in the paper here that they was women. It seemed they didn't have too much trouble with the younger one. They had the cuffs on her after a 4-minute battle. But the old one knocked over 2 cops, ran it down the aisle, and held out in the orchestra pit for 35 minutes. They called for police reinforcements and finally pinned her down behind a bass drum. They say medical treatment was required for several of the officers.
You know, Andy, previous to this, I would say there wasn't but one woman in the world that could put up a fight like that. And that would be my wife. My wife. Andy, what did you say that row was again?
Oh, yes, it's row 22, and the seat numbers was 6 and 8.
Andy, if Sapphire and her mama wasn't sitting in 2 other women's laps, this is the worst mess I done ever been in.
Wait a minute, I was just noticing here. Oh, yeah, it's them all right. Here's their names down at the bottom of the article. Sapphire Stevens and Ramona Smith is being held on $1,000 bail for stealing a wallet containing $245. The wallet was found on one of the suspects, but the money, however, was gone.
Holy mackerel, Sapphire and her mama in jail. Now, Andy, I see what happened. The crook took the money out of the wallet and threw it away, and then I come along and pick up the wallet with the tickets in there.
Yeah, but what you gonna do now, Kingfish?
Andy, I got to go down there and see him, see what I can do about getting them out.
Yeah, but what you think they're gonna do when they see you?
But, Andy, I got a rough idea. Do you remember that jungle picture where that herd of crazed elephants charged into them explorers and started to trample them to pieces?
Yeah, I see that.
Well, compared to what's going to happen to me, them elephants were just tiptoeing through the tulips.
You sure you'd rather talk to him in there?
Yes, sir. I'm sure I'd rather talk to him in there.
Okay.
Well, Andy, I guess we're pretty safe in here, I think.
Yeah. The officer said he'd be right in.
How was the ballet? Don't go, Andy.
Look, George, I decided to be very calm about this. After all, there ain't no point in me getting all upset just because you're responsible for me and Mama being thrown into jail like a couple of criminals. But when I get out of here, I'm going to fix you so you'll never forget it.
But, honey, I told you the whole thing wasn't my fault. I found a wallet in the street with the tickets in it. I didn't know who they belonged to. There wasn't no name or nothing. Now, honey, that's the truth.
George, I don't know what the truth is. All I know is you'd better get us out of here.
Sapphire, you know I can't get the $1,000 bail. All I can do is go and see this man, Mr. Thorndyke, what lost a wallet, and tell him what happened. Then maybe he'll drop the charges.
Just get us out of here. I don't care how you do it.
All right, honey. I'll do all I can. Now, don't worry about a thing. And goodbye, Mama dear. I'm glad to see you taking this as nice as you is. Come on, Andy.
Let me out of here, Mama. Let me out of here. Mama, come away.
Get out of here, before it's too late. But look, if I done raised the $245 and give it to you, would you drop the charges against my wife?
Well, I guess so. I tell you what. You have the money up here this afternoon, and I'll drop the complaint against your wife and her mother.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Thorndyke. Thank you. I'll have the money here the first thing this afternoon. That was $245, huh?
Yes, I remember perfectly. As soon as the bank opened yesterday morning, I withdrew $250. Then I went right next door to Mason's department store and bought a shirt for $5.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll raise the money for you right away, Mr. Thorndyke, somehow. I hope.
Hello. Get me Atwater 9, 3537. Hello? Hello, Tom? Thorndyke. Well, the man that found the wallet is going to raise $245, so I'll drop the charges.
Good.
You know, Tom, this is the best gag we've had yet. We can work this in every town in the country. Just so long as we run up against suckers like this guy Stevens.
$245. That's a lot of money to give Mr. Thorndyke, but I guess you ain't got no alternative.
That's how much you want, sir.
Oh, yeah, and he had proof for it, too. He said on Tuesday morning, soon as the bank opened, he went to the bank and he drawed out $250. Then he went next door to Mason's department store and bought himself a shirt for $5. Come on, Andy, we better be getting on up there. You know, Amos, the only good that can come out of this mess is my mother-in-law will never speak to me again.
Well, good luck, Kingfish.
Hi, Amos.
Oh, hello there, Joe. How things going?
Fine, Amos. Still on the old job down at Mason's department store.
Oh, yeah? What'd they do? Let you off this morning or something?
Oh, no, Amos. The store's been closed every morning this week. They've been taking inventory.
Oh, I see. Well, that makes it nice, all right.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe, just a minute. Was Mason's department store closed yesterday morning, too?
Yeah, sure.
That's funny. This guy Thorndyke said he bought a shirt in there yesterday morning. Uh-huh. There's something fishy here.
What are you talking about?
I'll see you later, Joe. I'm gonna beat over to the police station.
230, 240, I ain't got nothing but $10 bills here. You got a 5 change?
I think so. Yes, here you are.
Thank you.
And here's a letter to the police department saying that you paid me the amount I lost in the wallet and that I'm withdrawing the charges.
Thank you. Life sure is a funny thing. Here I give you $245, and I getting back my wife and my mother-in-law.
Yeah, you sure get nothing for your money these days.
Well, boys, I got rush to make a train right now. I'm all packed, but I got to get going. Now, good luck to you both.
And we got to get going, too.
Hello? Who? Stevens? Oh, yes, hold it. Just a minute. Stevens, it's for you.
For me?
Excuse me, I'll get my bag.
Hello?
Hey, look, Stevens, don't let Thorndyke know who you're talking to. This is the police. Yeah.
Well, we just checked, and we found out that this Thorndyke is a crook. Uh-huh. I want you to stall around and keep him there. I've got a man on the way up there now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And be careful how you stall him. From the record, this Thorndyke is a pretty tough customer. Now, don't let him get away.
Yes, sir.
What happened? He had one of these old attacks.
Well, that's too bad, but we'll have to get him away from the door.
Oh, no, sir. Mister, I can't have him moved. I don't dare move him. I can't move him. This boy got stationary fever.
Stationary fever?
Yeah, it can be fatal, too. This boy can't be jiggled.
What do you mean, can't? I've got to make a train.
He had an attack like this on 5th Avenue once, just before the American Legion Parade. Couldn't move him then, neither. Finally, they built a ramp over him. Oh, he in bad shape, all right.
Well, couldn't we move him just a little so I can get the door open?
Oh, no, mister. The last time they moved him, his fever done jumped up to 108. And the only way we could get it down was to have 2 nurses play a hose on him all night. He in great pain.
Well, I think I left some aspirin in the room. I'll get it for you. But after that, that's all I can do. I gotta get out of here.
Yes, sir. What are we going to do now, Kingfish? I don't know, Andy, but we got to think of something awful fast, or else he's going to get out of here with my $245. Andy, I got it. Put that cigar away and lay down again.
Here's some aspirin.
Oh, this is awful. This is terrible.
What happened?
Oh, my dear sweet Andy, the sweetest and best friend that ever I had, who now lays there on the floor in front of the door as cold as a mackerel. You mean? Yes, it happened like that. Just the second you stepped out the door, he cackled a few times, rolled his eyes, and coughed out.
No idea he was that sick. I'm sorry. I tell you what,
Something moved. Oh, yeah, I see it too. But don't pay no attention to that. That boy was known for having a powerful liver. And even though he's stiff as a poker, his liver must still be twitching. Yeah, it's liable to go on till sundown.
Well, I was about to say, I'll get on out of here, and I'll tell him all about it down at the desk.
Just a moment, Mr. Thorndyke. In the light of this great tragedy, I think we ought to observe a brief eulogy. That's the least we can do.
Well, now, I don't think that...
Yeah, guess who has assembled here to commemorate the conking out of my dear friend Andy, who lies there so stiff, who is now departed. Just look. Holy mackerel! What a fever that boy must have had.
Give me room service. My pants is on fire. Hello. Give me room service. My pants is on fire.
He got away. What? Never mind the pants. Give me the police.
You don't have to call, boys. We got him as he was coming down the hall.
Mr. Thorndyke, could I trouble you for one of them aspirins?
Yeah, give me one, too.
I'll go the money I borrowed from you fellas. The police got back the $245 from the guy, but it's got to go through certain channels, and I ain't going to get it till tomorrow morning.
No, that's all right, Kingfish.
Oh, forget it, Kingfish.
Yeah, I did have $5 change that I got back from Mr. Thorndyke. I could have let you have that, Amos, but give it to Sapphire and Mama to go to the ballet with. They're down at the theater now.
Well, I know they're glad to see it, all right.
Hello? Oh, hello, Sapphire. What are you doing? Calling during the intermission? What? What? All right. Okay.
What's the matter, Kingfish?
Can't tell you now, boys. I'll see you later. Listen, honey. How did I know that $5 bill was counterfeit?